Another episode of Time to Talk It Out.
Oh, are we live?
Yeah, we live here.
What up? What up, though? You guys, it's your girl Jen checking in. You know your favorite colorful auntie from Detroit. Represent 313 day is on the way too. It's coming up. So figure out how y'all gonna celebrate.
Absolutely.
I wonder if all my peeps, when y'all move out of Detroit, do y'all still celebrate 313 Day? I know when I move out of Detroit, I'm still gonna celebrate 313 Day. I mess around and don't go to work that day, so understand. Okay?
I don't know if it's that big.
You don't know if it's that deep.
I don't know if it's that big. I
Oh.
mean, of course, here, it's the only place that is at, but I don't
I was about to
know.
say, you gotta make it that deep.
I don't know if nobody here, if people here even celebrate it like that crazy. So,
Well, I think it's been getting more popular lately. 313 Day has gotten more popular as of late. So,
yeah.
how are you guys celebrating 313 Day? What up, sis? Thanks for popping in. Time to Talk It Out podcast. You already know it's me, your sister, girl Jen, aka Michelle. If you family, then you call me Michelle, but you know, that's another story.
It's your boy T Double. I'm in the building.
I guess he ain't gonna tell y'all his other name. But
It's the
anyways.
only name I know.
Anyways,
Subscribe to my YouTube. You might see some reels. You might figure something out on there.
yeah, he be looking fine as I don't know what. And he be cooking good food. So subscribe. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
So we live, so we're gonna get right to it. Okay, this is the first week in March. Spring is on the way. We are grateful to see another month. We want to give, glory to God, and we thankful that everyone made it today. Um,
And daylight saving time coming up or something like that. It's about to be light outside for a long time. You know what I mean?
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the sunshine. I do. I probably was in the sun too much as a youngster. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Black people, we do need sunscreen. Just put it out there like that. All of that kind of coincides with. We're gonna just start it off and give homage to some of the people that we lost this week. Um, the legendary R&B singers Angie Stone and Roberta Flack. We lost this week, so rest in peace to them. Condolences and sending prayers for peace and serenity for their fans and for their families. It was really a shock to hear about Angie Stone because that's another that's a Sagittarius sister of mine. Like I started to pay attention to her back when she was on R&B Divas, and she kind of ticked me off. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all know I keep it real. We already talked about that. God rest her soul, but I looked at her sideways after that appearance on the first season of R&B Divas. If you know, you know. But I still always loved her music,
Yeah.
And I found out some stuff about her today. We'll talk about that a little later, but I've always enjoyed her neo soul and R&B music. She was a strong, woman. She got the job done. She made sure she kept working. Like, girl was still working. She was working up until the day she died.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
God rest her soul. She was very young, only 63 years old.
Yeah.
So,
Very young.
God rest her soul, Miss Angie Stone.
Absolutely.
You was telling me something about an old video that surfaced.
Yeah, they had it was like an old video on TikTok. I had pulled up. I didn't even have to look too far. So a video surfacing about when she was diagnosed with something that was false, and people was claiming that she was about to die, and then now people was resurfacing the video as if she was still alive now to this day. Because in the video she was saying like, "Oh well, people are spreading these rumors. They've been spreading them for a couple of weeks now about how I'm dead and this and that, and I'm still alive." And it's like, man, that's just not cool.
So basically, a time ago, they had said she was dead on the internet, but she really wasn't.
Basically off of fake
Remember when they
diagnosis.
kept doing that to Luther? No, you might not. They kept doing that to Luther Vandross, saying he was dead before he was really dead, and then he really died. So yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's
Like
not cool.
I don't think that's cool at all. It wasn't cool then when they were saying that she was dead and she wasn't dead. Um, it's not cool now
Yeah.
that she has unfortunately passed on, and people. But I mean, maybe people at first, maybe people was thinking that it could be false. You know what I'm saying? And so they was because by the video being a couple of years ago, people be sharing stuff that came out a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Thinking it's
yeah,
new and be
yeah.
like, "Oh, this old."
Yeah.
So it could have been an honest mistake, but the timing of it all is just
right. It's not cool. It just made me
Hey,
just
Sierra
kind
girl.
of feel away, and I was just like, man, that's not cool. So, but you know, it could have been an honest mistake, which I hope that's what it was at the very most. Just
I'm
an
sure the
honest
first
mistake.
people who shared it, it was a mistake. But after so long, it's like you got to do your research. You have to vet your posts before you publish them. Like, so yeah, that was kind of messed up. But
Yeah, yeah, it was.
honestly, I was doing some research and I ran into an old video. It wasn't that old. It was like a month ago actually, and it was on YouTube. And she was talking about how she had got done bowl in the music industry. It sounded. I didn't watch the whole video. I'm not even gonna lie. I got distracted. I ended up having to do some errands or whatever. But the gist of what I got from the video was that her music, her rights to her music, her masters or something, they were trying to steal them.
Yeah.
Like somebody was trying to scam her, basically, in the music industry, and
You know,
it really.
I'm kind of sure that's what happens when it comes to big moves like that, because I feel like that's kind of what happened to Michael Jackson in a way as well. So I feel like yeah, it happens. That's a thing. I feel like that's very valid to be a thing. So.
Yeah, and it's like they talk about that a lot. How a lot of these stars is worth more dead. They worth more unalived. However, we supposed to say it on the internet now. Their legacy is worth more than their life.
Basically.
And so these people, these big conglomerates, these big record labels, is it the Illuminati? Who knows who it is? But I don't believe in all these coincidences. Me personally,
Right.
I just don't believe it.
Right.
Nah,
Right.
then you ain't gonna make me believe it.
Right.
So I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. I'm sure Miss Angie Stone was too. She was a believer. So, that's probably what sustained her this long. But God rest her soul.
Some stuff is just crazy to where you can't convince a person. Well, you can't convince everybody to believe it. Prime example, the fires going on in South Carolina, or that's just
That's so crazy.
it's just wild. The flood that Detroit had and Mexican time. I just don't feel like this is just things that just happen out the blue. Like, hey, you know what? That just randomly happens from time to time. Not
No.
certain things, not these things.
No, absolutely not. Especially not that flood. They did that so they didn't have to go door to door for 15 blocks
Yeah.
doing ice sweeps. This one of the most dense Hispanic neighborhoods. They ain't have time to do all that.
They rather work. They rather do work over time, 4-5 years to do repairs.
They mess around and have another idea for that area. Just switch it up, bulldoze everything, and make it industrial. Who knows?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't trust them. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, especially not this government. I don't trust it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story.
That is.
We ain't even supposed to be talking about that.
Just,
we ain't supposed to be talking politics because you know I get to going on Trump.
No, you know I don't get there. I'll leave that alone.
He's a book. But anyway, let's talk about something better, more sexy.
Okay.
Let's talk about how the girls is leaving their shirts at home. Okay, it's like shirts is optional. I think I want to wear my boobs out. Okay, and these mugs right here sit up. Nah, while y'all playing. Don't think Megan Thee Stallion the only one could wear some pasties.
Listen,
because Auntie could wear some pasties.
I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna be mad if y'all leaving those shirts at home. Pretty sure dudes was looking like that's alright. If y'all want to leave them at home and just throw some pasties on, I don't think nobody gonna be complaining, you know. I guess it's where you at. Somebody gonna complain.
Yeah. Because trust and believe the haters will come out of the woodwork.
I guess it's where you at. Somebody gonna complain, but you know what? A lot of more people gonna be happy than gonna be complaining, depending on, you know. So.
Well, Meg, she brought the pasties out. Here's your turn anyway. I've just been doing so much. Meg brought the pasties out this year first. I don't know if somebody did it at one of them other award shows, but if they did, they didn't do it like her, so it doesn't even matter. Meg done had a big year. Okay. You know she got the conviction. I don't know if that was this year or last year, where old boy took his Canadian self right where he needed to go to jail.
I say that was last year, the end of.
Yeah, it might have been like the end of last year.
I want to say don't. You know,
either way it goes, she's had a great year. She's put out single after single after single where I haven't liked all of them. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't liked the symbolism in the videos, the snake, the egg, all this. She's just doing too much. She's screaming Illuminati, but y'all already know that's another. Y'all already know that's a whole nother story. But she's been doing good. She lost weight, which I don't know if that was necessary, but she did it. She lost weight. People say she was on Ozempic, whatever, you know, looks good on her. She killed it on the red carpet yesterday. And that's my dog. She been getting brand deals.
She probably did it for her on a lost weight thing too. She probably did it for her. You know how y'all females get. Y'all be 86 pounds. Some, I need to lose 20 pounds. You know, so,
Well, I don't know about 86, but 186. Yeah. I need to lose 20 pounds, the fuck. But I appreciate it when my little extra fluff is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So like you say, if she felt like she needed to come down a little bit to, you know, sustain or for whatever.
Maybe it was that kind of deal.
She did well. She got brand deals. She had a deal with Nike. You know what I'm saying? Even I got a pair of her shoes. So my blue shoes, them Megan Thee Stallions.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yes. They used to say hottie at the bottom, but I don't wear them boys out.
Say rock the hottie off them.
I did. I rocked the hottie off of them.
That's
But she had a deal with Air Max. I had the Megan Thee Stallion Air Max. I'm a hottie. Like, I get a text message from her when she do, you know, extra stuff. So when I was already looking to buy some new gym shoes, when I got a text message from her like, yeah, I got some Air Max out. And I think I was looking for some Air Max 95s, but she had some 98s or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, I never knew that. That's new to me.
Mm-hmm.
Totally new to me. Never knew that, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so, you know, she's done a lot this year, or in 2024, should I say. And apparently, she's going to be at Coachella this year, in 2025. So, big ups to Megan Thee Stallion. I'm really here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my homegirl, anyway. So I'm happy for her.
She fine as frog hair split 3 ways. Love the melanin, love the realness, you know. So yeah, go Meg, go Meg.
I wouldn't mind seeing her with another headliner at the Super Bowl. Um, or so just I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Like,
Yeah,
a good headliner with a good, what I'm saying, feature. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
that'd be great, but I don't think she. Well, I don't know. Depends on her relationship with Jay-Z at this point.
Basically, that's how you
Cause I
feel.
was gonna say I don't think she paid enough dues. She ain't been in the game long enough. But it's all about what Jay-Z think.
Yeah, it's more so politics anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
For sure.
anything can happen. Yeah.
So what about this fight?
Dum dum dum. Yeah. I just feel like my thoughts on the fight is I think it should be a rematch.
They gotta run it back. Got to run it back.
It was just too many. It's too many things that people can use to have an argument about why it should go the way that they thought that it should go. Why is because they said it's simple. Nobody likes a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we want to see somebody win and somebody lose. It's built on the
Exactly.
line. Y'all supposed to have been talking shit. I watched the video, and this totally took me away. If you know Tank, you know him to be in the press conference talking shit. He gonna talk mad shit to you. He's almost gonna make you want to fight him in a press conference.
Again. Okay. Or early.
Right. The dude, Roach, he said his Lamont. He said his mother was there. Tank said, "Your mother here?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, all right. I can't talk." He said, "No." He said, "Talk your shit." He said, "I can't say what I'm gonna do to you." He said, "Why not?" He said, "Cause your mama here." He said, "But I'm gonna beat your ass."
That's what Roach said to him.
This what Roach said, but I'm
Even
gonna
though his
beat.
mom was there.
Right, he said, "But I'm gonna beat your ass." He said, "See, you can say whatever you want. I'm gonna beat your ass." And Tank said nothing. He said, "Nah." I never known him to be like that.
But he respecting somebody mama though.
But when you about to fight somebody, people build up animosity. Because like I said, you already grew with this person. That's how they knew each other. That's why they can say, "Oh, I ain't never been dropped by him, but we sparred before." Because you've been in the same gym with this person, you know him.
But it's his mama.
But you're not focused on that. You're building animosity with a person. If you friends and y'all about to fight for this check, or y'all.
I was about to say he might have even seen his mama before. You know what I'm saying? And like have some type of relationship with his mama.
If we dap fives in the gym that we work at, knowing that our job is to fight. If this is where the money is at, it brought down to, hey, you know what, you got to fight dog that you be dapping hands with. Don't. I don't care if your mama in here. Because I'm not saying
but
nothing
this the
towards
press
her.
conference,
I'm
though.
not saying nothing towards your mama. I'm telling you what I'm going to do to you.
Right. I mean, I feel like that was.
That's like if I'm on a football field and I got a clean shot to knock somebody out, but I know your mama here.
So I'm gonna let you win.
I'm gonna let you.
It ain't
know.
that I'm, but it ain't. But it.
It could
but
be,
that wasn't the same because they just was in the thing.
It could be talking shit. I talk a lot of shit. It could be talking. So nigga, he with his mama. I see him with his mama. But you been talking way before. When I see you, I'm not about to let up because I see you with your. I'm talking directly to you. What's up?
Oh, you talking about football or just like regular
football? Like that's what we doing, right? That's my thing. I do that. So my thing is, if we talking smack, if you talking smack, social media, whatever, boom, 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 you talking smack. When I see you before the game, I'm smack back. I'm not about to. I'm not about to hold off because your mama right there. No.
Okay, this is a perfect segue. So, The young man who was talking smack back to Obama. Obama was like, "Oh, this guy, he nice or whatever, you know." And he told Obama like, "I'm way more than nice. You don't want to see me." Da 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 da.
Anthony Edwards.
So, what do you think about that? Do you think he was cool for saying what he said, or do you think he should have gave Obama more respect than that?
They had a relationship where they was playing. You had to really hear
I
how
agree.
they was talking. They had a relationship.
I agree.
Where and it was a like it wasn't like we talking about.
It ain't like he disrespected
right,
Obama.
Right, we're not sitting talking about, you know what I'm saying, no political stuff. They talk about hooping. You gotta be competitive. We talk about something we gonna be competitive in.
Right.
You can't see me for real. Shit for real.
your boy who you think you gonna send to see me can't see me for real.
You feel me? I'ma fuck you and your man.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? So,
I don't care if you is Obama. Yeah. Nah, you talk about basketball. Nah, we ain't talking about politics. None of that. Respect like that, nigga.
What I do. This is what I do.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all that's good. But it wasn't. I don't think it was disrespect. I think it was all in a playful way, basically in a we battling to say, you know what I'm saying, who's the best on the court. Obama hooped when he was young. I feel like Anthony Edwards know that. You know this man old. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really about to hoop with you right now.
Not too much on Obama.
I mean, but as far as Anthony Edwards, 23.
Oh, okay.
Fucking 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he think about my
He's a baby, so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So when and if they run it back, which we know they should and probably will, who do you think is gonna win, and who do you want to win?
It's gonna be a purse. They gonna bring. I feel like it's gonna come back, but like he said, it's not gonna come back right away because he got to build his confidence back up. So
Tank?
Tank do. He gotta build his confidence back up. He said the fight is not gonna come back right away. I feel like he gonna fight somebody in between, and then that's gonna be the next move. So his next fight gonna determine if that's what he's gonna do. And I feel like if he win his next fight, he will bring it back, and the outcome will be him winning the next time. Why? Is because the draw the first time he actually lost. He's taking an L with the loss. Roach is not satisfied with the win, but he ain't really too mad with the draw. I feel like he know
because he know he won.
Right, he know he could have really became out the winner, and it's like I really want to see him again. Like I basically showed you what I can do. I showed everybody what I can do. Nah, this about to give me a chance to get him again. Like I'm just waiting my chance, and that's what he been doing the whole time. I feel like, and I feel like what's gonna happen is now, Tank just gonna come a little bit more hungrier. It's gonna be a good one again. He gonna come a little bit more hungry, and I think next time he's gonna go to decision again, and he just gonna be a person that he know. He gotta throw more punches. He gotta come out like people said. The thing is, whether he landed more or not this time, the caliber of boxer that you are and people expect you to be, you could have landed the most shots, but people feel like you didn't throw enough.
So you don't think he can knock him out? Knock Roach out?
It's possible. Tank has a power that's amazing.
But he was eating that shit.
Roach is. I give it to him.
He was eating all of them hits. Like it ain't.
I'm not gonna say Tank got a chance to catch him clean, like how he do. If you see Tank really when he catches clean, you're asleep. I don't think he really got him clean, but that's not. You know what I'm saying? That's a good part on Roach. He played good. He played good defense. You know what I'm saying? He basically moved. He stood in the middle of the ring. Yeah. What Tank didn't think he was gonna do. He stood in the middle of the ring the whole like almost all the time. Was ready to box. I'm like, come on, I'm ready for.
And was taking some of them punches like he wasn't shit.
Yeah, he ain't nothing but space opportunity. He ain't bagged up against the ropes. He ain't bagged up in the corner. He stood in the middle of the ring. Like, come on, like.
Yeah.
So he was ready. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like. Tank just thought it was gonna be easier than what it was, and when he kind of got in the ring and woke him up, he realized that wasn't.
He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to really fight this man."
That's why I feel like in the press conference he talking about I forgot what round it was.
So he has you discombobulated like that to where you don't even know what round it is?
You don't know how many times you sat down in the corner?
Huh. How many times you went over there to get your face wiped?
That's how many rounds it was.
Like, and come on now. Speaking of which, how he tried to blame it on the hairstylist was beyond me, okay? Yeah. And as a hairstylist, as a braider, like, sir, you've been getting your hair braided for how many fights? You've been undefeated with braids up until now. Now you want to say no.
Yeah.
Then another loser ass bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Another loser. The girl who lost to Clarissa Shields a couple of months ago or whatever, gonna come on there and talk about some, yeah, because I got my hair braided too before a fight and I made the same mistake and da-da-da-da, and I had to, no, she was like, she had to cancel the fight because her hair was making her eyes burn. Like, girl, bye. You was scared. You seen this person and you knew you wasn't ready, so you canceled the fight. Cause, please, okay, you and him must got the same trainer, must work out at the same gym. You must be trying to get down by a black guy. Because, no, that's no excuse. Y'all can get out of here with that. Don't be trying to blame the hairdresser. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was new to me. I didn't know about that one, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like it was insane to say that. He knew that. We knew that. Everybody knew that.
Well, I'm glad the hairdresser came and defended herself. Because, no, sir, you was making excuses and you trying to throw me under the bus. And now, people was all coming under her comments, like, you fucked up my parlay and da-da-da-da.
You know, from the time he said that, everybody was booing him in there. And he said, why y'all booing me?
Like I'm talking bullshit. Because you is saying some bullshit.
That's why I was saying, like, the validation part. Because you know what I'm saying? The validation part, like, she basically could have sat back and watched him just make a fool of himself. You know what I'm saying? But, for her to say she can... whatever. It's to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm not finna sit up here and take the blame and have people blowing up because you know people will cancel you. They'll start giving her bad reviews, bringing her, you know, optimization down on Google, and I'm pretty sure she got way more clients than his ass. He's supposed to be bringing her clients, not messing her name up by blaming her when he get his ass beat. Like, that shit was bold. Yeah. Like, you took a knee, you know what I'm saying, Colin Kaepernick head ass for the wrong reason. No. Bree! The fuck is that? Yeah. So, Gervontae Davis, I had high hopes for you. I didn't even know what you looked like. I just knew your name and I thought you was going to win. And, you know what? I want to apologize to Lamont Roach because I didn't do my research and I underestimated him just like a whole lot of people did. And, you know, he should have won that. Period of point in the MF and blank. Yeah. So, that's that. Speaking of fights and wins and loses. Wins and loses. Wins and losses. No Diddy, okay? Because Diddy is in a fight right now. He ain't even got, his arms ain't long enough to box with God or all the people that's coming out and suing him. Nah, I don't want to touch too much on it, but apparently this week, girl from Making the Band, the first Making the Band, is suing him and MTV. Now, that's what I think is brilliant. She's putting MTV in it because y'all allowed that man to treat people like trash for 3 seasons and y'all called it entertainment. He was treating them people like trash. He was probably sexually harassing them and all kind of shit. And MTV, them executives at MTV, they knew it. They seen it. They didn't care. They was black. They didn't care.
Yeah.
So
he traumatized a lot of people. I mean,
a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I still think that Biggie has something to do with. I mean, that Puffy has something to do with Biggie death.
I'm sure.
Especially after everything we done found out now about him.
Yeah, the track record that you just look at, even then, I'm sure. My thoughts is, I'm sure he has something to do with it. It helped him get to where he's at.
Same thing we just talked about Angie Stone.
It helped him, yeah. It helped him get to where he's at right
Biggie's
now.
legacy was worth way more to Puffy than Biggie's life.
And as you can see, basically he used that to flourish. He used that.
He came up off that man's name.
He used that to flourish.
And off of the songs that he just was saying ad-libs on, and like Suge said, or was that Suge that said that about him being all in the videos and shit on the internet?
Yep. Listen,
his whole reputation.
That's what he did. He used people basically to get on. That's what he did the whole time.
They kept their checks.
I used to be a fan of Mace. I remember this. When Mace came back, with the welcome back.
Welcome back.
That was my jam. I love that album. Loved it. I just was like, Mace is
you was young.
Brilliant. And I just thought that
he was.
Knew it. And I'm like, Mace is brilliant. Mace just got
fired. I used to love Mace.
Right here. And did he just...
Mace was representation for you. Mace was representation for you because Mace was dark. You know what I'm saying? He had a little round face and he was cool. Like, he wasn't too hard. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to be too hard, but he was hard enough. You know what I'm saying? He was with all the popular people. He had the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I believe that, and as young as you had to have been listening to Mace, because I was young listening to Mace. Yeah. I was like 11, 12 listening to Mace. So you had to been 7, 8. You know what I'm saying?
I was
like your son, maybe a little older than your son.
I was young and loved him. I don't know what it was.
You thought you looked like him because I could see your son looking at Mace saying, "Wow, he kind of looked like me."
And he had some tunes. I was just
what? Yep. When Mace was popping, Mace was that nigga. I love Mace. Mace was dating all the hottest girls, and Mace was that nigga, like he said. Like, he was handsome and charming. That's why Puffy pulled the rug out from under that nigga, too.
That's what he basically did to him. And that's basically, like, I watched that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
in real time.
I watched that. I was just, like, there because Mace was my dog. So
right after he did it to Biggie.
Basically, right? But Mace was smart enough to get away.
Yeah. You know before he killed his ass. He probably was like, he probably figured it out. He not only left Bad Boy, he left music and went to be a dang on preacher.
Yep, he was a preacher. Absolutely.
He had to go all the way on the other side because he seen that it was a lot of demonic shit going on surrounding Puffy, period. And I'm gonna just put it out there. Kevin Lyles, that's another one. He just got sued for sexual assault. That he supposedly committed in 2002. See, the thing is, back then, there was no accountability. That's when they was first getting exposed, right? Because they exposed R. Kelly, they exposed a lot of people, but these people wasn't being held accountable. You know what I'm saying? They got exposed, but they didn't have to pay. They was able to lie and say it wasn't me, head ass nigga, even though we got you on camera. We got you on camera, but because stuff like AI and Photoshop and stuff was so new, R. Kelly was able to say that wasn't him, that was his brother. And got away with it. Got away with it to the point he was able to do it again to several other women.
I remember when he said that shit and got away with it. That was the wildest shit ever. I never thought. When that shit happened, I'm like, ain't no way that's about to work. Because I was a little kid and I know I wasn't supposed to be watching the video, and I did. I was a detective young because I said, ain't no way.
That's not R. Kelly.
When I seen his brother that they tried to say that it was, I just knew. I said, nah, he threw. But he was still out there, and I just said, yeah, all right.
Still arrogant. Still, I mean, making great music. I'm not going to take that from him.
He just ain't learned his lesson.
But he is a monster. And a lot of them that was in power back then, I feel like, in a way, that was the only way that a lot of them black men was going to go past a certain spot, because the gatekeepers, you know what I'm saying, the non-blacks at some point was going to take you down that route because they want to dim your light. I'm going to give you a prime example of somebody who they did that to. And it was a female, though. Lauryn Hill. If you look at a lot of the interviews and a lot of the acceptance speeches from Lauryn Hill right before she disappeared, all she talked about was God. All she talked about was Jesus. All she talked about was the Holy Spirit. She was specific about who she was talking about, not just God, little G. You know, she was, I'm so sorry. She was giving scriptures and real knowledge. She was going to be one to bring souls to Christ. And that's why they did her the way they did her, too.
That was my girl.
Yeah. And then when they didn't kill her, when she did decide to, start back making music, what they do? Killed her reputation. Oh, she never on time. Oh, she don't show up for shows.
That was my girl.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say you can't drift. Like, you have to be focused and always know where your source is and be careful, because the enemy is cunning, he's swift, and he'll come and take you away from God without you even realizing you done been kidnapped. So that's why we always start by thanking the Most High in this show. At some point, you already know I'm going to end up saying a prayer. So we might not always start with a prayer, but at some point, please believe your girl Jen going to check in with the big guy. Okay? Because I want to make sure we giving y'all nothing but positive vibes, nothing but positive energy. We don't want nothing negative coming through these airways when it is pertaining to Talent Talk It Out. Now, we might have to talk about some negative topics to where we might have to have a negative opinion and have some negative comments, but it's always going to be rooted in love.
Always,
right, T?
Always. That's every time. Shout out to the Pistons, man.
Woo!
My boy's up.
Detroit basketball!
My boy's up right now on the Utah Jazz. Because if y'all know, we recording this on a Monday. As always.
Last Monday, we did not record. Because we was where?
Detroit basketball!
was dunking on their ass. And we was like, and niggas was all laid down on the ground and shit. It was a good game. We went to the game. You know, I had on my little 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. You know, I was cute. And you know, baby always cute. I mean, T. I gotta stop calling you like.
It was lit. Yeah, shout out to them boys. I'm just keeping track of the game, and them boys up like 24 points right now.
Oh,
on the Utah Jazz.
Great job.
End of the third quarter.
Hold on.
Shout out to them boys.
Great job.
I ain't even mean to talk about that, but
no, that's good. That was a good. I was trying to get off of that anyway. Okay. Great job. Go Pistons.
You know what? Since we was talking about them boys in the month of February, they went like 9-3. Something amazing, man. So shout out.
They play a lot. I don't even realize.
Shout out again to them boys.
I didn't even know they played.
They've been playing a good game. And,
yeah.
Since we was running through some sports real quick, I'm gonna just give y'all a rundown. Shout out to my Michigan State boys all the time.
Go green, go green.
The boys doing their thing, man. They 5-0, man. And against last 5 games, actually 4-0 against ranked teams. So them boys been doing their thing. And Lions, I noticed something about them. Darius Slay, we might be reunited with Darius Slay. Darius Slay.
I heard he's signed with us again.
He might be. We may be reunited with him. He's a Super Bowl champion from Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, no, this somebody else. Not Darius. Zadir. I'm thinking about Cash Doll, new boo.
Yeah. No.
Okay, go Cash Doll.
Okay, yeah, shout out to her for what?
Go Cash Doll. We gonna talk about her a little later too.
Absolutely.
I
want to speak on that album.
Her verses against Asian Doll and that album, how cold the album is. As a matter of fact, she'll be here this weekend. So.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna wrap this up. Darius Slay. The Lions may be reuniting with him again. How y'all feel about that? I want to know, do y'all feel that the Lions should reunite with Darius Slay again? He's 34 years old.
I'm about to say, you have to tell me about him because I don't know him.
He wants to play one more year. He played with the Lions before, but he didn't like Matt Patricia.
Nobody liked Matt Patricia.
But he loved the Lions, so he left because they were having issues. He was having issues back and forth with him and the coaching staff, so it didn't work for him as a whole. So he went somewhere better fit for him, and he's been having a good career with the Eagles. He's not a bad player. He's a good player, and he has no problem. He said he has mad love for Detroit. I feel like he has no problem here, and the Eagles released him. That's the thing. He's released. So, how do you guys feel about Darius Slay reuniting with the Lions? Do you think it's bad or good? Why? Me personally, I think we haven't signed Carlton Davis back. Yeah, he was hurt a lot of the time. He got hurt, I think, around the last game, which probably has majority of the reason to do why we haven't signed him back yet. Because
he hurt right now.
He left hurt. His arm looked like it was like separated.
In the last game?
It looked bad. He got hurt in the last
game.
But
I'm saying though. So I'm sorry.
No, you're all right.
Okay, because this is what I'm saying. If he got hurt, now I don't know what he contributed to the team or whatever, but I feel like, especially toward the end of the season, these teams was attacking us, like trying to take us the fuck out the game. They was trying to hurt us. They was, especially after they seen the damage that they did when they took Hutch out the game and Demo. Mm-hmm. I feel like they just wanted to annihilate our whole team.
That's the name of the game.
So, but I'm saying, so if he got hurt, how is it his fault?
Oh, nobody's saying this is fault.
To where we wouldn't re-sign him if we thought he was good.
But the thing is, right? It's a business. More than anything, it's a business. I can't pay for something I can't use. Coming back hurt, I have to. It's not the same as.
Can't play.
It's
like
not the same as Hutch. Hutch got hurt early. He's hurt early enough to the point where, and he's on a rookie contract that don't really cost no money.
No more than what they initially paid.
Right,
basically.
you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you're on a cheap contract. You get hurt right now. You come back. If you still don't really progress, you don't get no money on your next one. That's that your next go round is what you're working for. So you're working hard to come back because you know that you're worth a lot of money because the stats that you produced. You know what I'm saying? You work, but since
you ain't
young,
getting a chance here.
you signed on at least a 2-year contract for to take this minimum amount or take this maximum amount, which is so small to what you looking at as far as players in your position that's doing what you doing. But since you was a rookie, they didn't know about you, so they wasn't gonna give you what they had. What players that's doing? You know what I'm saying? What's doing on a regular? We got to give you what we. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you a max rookie deal. So okay, he has to work hard right now to come back to even get that next deal. So of course he's gonna
Talking
worry
about Carlton Davis.
No, Hutch. He got hurt early. He's a rookie. We got Carlton Davis on a free agent deal, if I'm not mistaken, or a trade. Which it may have been a trade because he came from Buccaneers, Tampa Bay.
So a trade mean they got one of our niggas.
Right, but then it's only up until that contract was done, where they was at. And then they have to re-sign, which is
I don't know. I mean, I don't want us to have to revert or like settle or nothing like that. Like I feel like as Lions, we got better, of course, over the last couple of years. But with the way we've been cursed for 50 years, we should always have the upper hand as far as when it comes to like draft picks, trades, shit like that. Like I don't feel like we should never have to give up too much for nothing. But that's just me. I don't know.
No, the thing is, when having coaches at hand, we have had coaches that have put us in bad situations and future references. You can make a trade right now. Dan Campbell can make a trade for a player that can affect the draft picks for 2 years from now. And the thing is, if he get fired within this year, and the next coach come in, that don't reset the picks. You still got to deal with those trades that he made with them picks. If he traded your picks away, you got to deal with that.
As a new coach.
So you don't have the advantage to come in and say, "Oh, yeah, I get the same amount of picks as everybody else. I get." The person before you may have traded away.
That's what I was just about to say. So right now, Dan Campbell could be dealing with something that he inherited from somebody else.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
Well, I believe the Lions going to the Super Bowl this season for sure. They can't play with us no more.
The Pistons about to win the championship. All in 2025. The end of
I'm here for it.
That's what's about to happen.
I'm here for it.
And our starting 2025 season, the Pistons about to win the big thing. The Lions about to win the big thing. Michigan about to win the college football, and I hate this.
Period.
Michigan about to win the college football championship. And I'm not a Michigan fan. I'm a Michigan State fan.
Oh, the maize and blue.
Right, but Michigan is about to win. Michigan is about to win.
Period.
And Michigan State is about to win the basketball championship right now, this year.
Oh, U of M gonna win what? Football?
U of M gonna win football next year.
Okay. But the Go Green gonna win basketball this year.
Basketball this year.
Okay.
That's
March Madness.
Absolutely. They're gonna win.
Period. It's March. Woo!
Listen, so if you got your parlays loaded up, bet Michigan State.
Put Go Green on your parlay, and I want $5 when you win, because you heard it here first.
That's what
I want $5.
Okay.
$5. $5.
Cash out.
Cash out. Bully the Goat. 313. The Goat. GOAT. Not Billy Goat, because this ain't the fucking 90s and this ain't Shirai or Northern High School. Okay, it's bully, because I bully bullies, bitch.
Okay, since she said that. I was just sitting there.
I'll bully a bitch like Dank Demoss if she try to be a bully. Her big ass. I gotta admit, that little shit I seen earlier on OnlyFans, her fat ass was looking kind of sexy though. Cause it's the confidence for me. You know what I'm saying?
If I ever seen an OnlyFans of Dank Demoss, never.
She got an OnlyFans now.
I can say
she was looking mad sexy, dog. I can't even lie. It was the booty. The booty was bootying. Because it was like out, and then it was like, you could almost, if she bent over, you could put your food on it, because it was like a square and around. It was like square and round. And then she had two booties, though. I'm talking about the booty in the back. Because the booty in the front, it was like asymmetrical. Like, hey, but she was fine, though, because she felt fine. You could tell she was confident in herself. So, I fucks with her. Stop hating. I love you, girl. I'm seeing these messages so late. I'm so mad. We got a slow connection or something. I love you, baby. This is my first best friend from kindergarten. She watching. Thank you for watching, girl. Did you see Dank Demoss, though? Well, she looking sexy. She fat, but that's okay. Now, what I was thinking is this. If I was a man, right, I was looking at her. I was like, if I was a man, it's a lot of places that I could put my meat. You got the roll right here. Like, put one in there, and none of these places can get pregnant. She got a big old tit just go under there. This the ratchet part of the show, y'all.
For that reason, that's why you're not a man.
They be saying I'm a man, though.
For that reason, that's why you're not.
If I was a man, I'd be sticking my meat all in her rolls.
You don't.
That's how freaky I am.
You don't even understand. No, you
man, yes, I would.
You would be mad. You would be mad trying to put your shit.
Some niggas like rolls like that.
I'm not saying you'll be mad at the rolls, but you're not gonna be trying to put your meat in there. That's
put my meat right in the rolls. Come here, girl. Bend over. Let me get a roll.
You know what? This is why, ladies. You know, y'all can't never be men. Y'all can't.
I'll be all in that roll.
Ladies, y'all can't be men. Y'all can't be close to men. Y'all don't. Y'all can't. Listen, don't think that you think like a man. Don't think that you think for your man. Don't think that you think. Listen, you can't think like. You won't.
So why do girls like her be getting married?
You won't do something.
Fat as fuck, married as fuck, fast as fuck.
Your man won't do something that you think, oh shit, if I was a man, I'd do. Please. Your nigga won't do that. That's not how that shit works, because y'all don't think like men. Ladies, y'all are not men. Stop. The studs, y'all still not men. I don't care how long the shit is that you pack in your book bag. You still are not a man, okay? Because you got to put it in your book bag, okay? I'm not against you. You can do what you want. But to feel like a man, you have to be born one. And it's vice versa.
No, but that's not true. Nah, we're not going to do that. Nah. That's not true. Because it's a lot of people who was born female that feel male. And it was born male, but in that man they feel female. We already know that there's a lot of hormonal deficiencies, insufficiencies, and things.
That's what your mind
not everybody.
That's what you want to create in your mind. Listen, I'm
some people
okay
is just
with
hormonally
whatever you want to do
with things like that,
Listen,
babe. Not only
whatever you are sexually, whatever you believe, I'm never against that. But if we want to talk real time, real things, just real, right? Just because we keep it 100. Just real, right?
Yeah.
That's just my. That's
just your opinion.
That's just my opinion.
Okay.
That's just what I'm gonna do with that.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm gonna do with that. I got nothing against how nobody feels towards anything that has nothing to do with me. I support every person, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But
anyways, Dank Demoss was looking fat. I appreciate it. Everybody was clowning her or whatever.
Have you seen a nigga that big with that same type of? Well, I ain't gonna say exact outfit, but
because I was about to say, Big Pun was that guy. He wasn't scared to be fat.
That's not what I'm asking you. I said the same size as Dank Demoss right
Big
now.
Pun was the same size as Dank Demoss. We ain't talking Fat Joe, we talking Big Pun. He was. He's probably before your time. Youngster.
Okay. How big has Big Pun? What's the biggest he ever got?
Like 600 pounds. He was 5 something. He had lost 100 pounds.
How big you think Dank Demoss is right now?
About the same. About 500 pounds. No, she like 400 because she was 480 and she lost 80 pounds.
No, I think she was bigger than that. How tall was Big Pun?
I don't know.
How tall is Dank Demoss?
I don't know.
Baby girl is a damn near midget.
I don't know.
So the difference is the circumference of where the weight,
the velocity of the circumference.
The velocity of absolutely. That's
Shout out.
You understand?
Rolling up cake.
You understand?
Listen, she got an OnlyFans. Okay, I'm not mad at her. Okay, I'm not mad at her. I'm not gonna subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Shit, I probably got an OnlyFans. Shit.
You probably do. You probably do.
Subscribe to my YouTube. Maybe you'll find out if I do or if I don't. You know what I mean?
He probably got OnlyFans.
Do I got OnlyFans or don't? That might be my next.
He probably
That might be my next YouTube little story, little sequence where I do story time.
I don't know.
Little story time, little 2-3 minutes.
I ain't about that life.
To see, do I have it or don't I?
I might be subscribed to his OnlyFans.
If I had one.
If he had one, I might be subscribed.
So maybe you might want to subscribe to her YouTube. Might find out if, you know what I'm saying?
My OnlyFans is debunked. I closed my OnlyFans down when my daughter went on Disney.
See, I didn't even say that. I said subscribe to her YouTube.
Keeping it real.
She might can
I'm
tell you
transparent.
if I got OnlyFans or not. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, if you subscribe to my YouTube, you might see me watching his OnlyFans low key.
If I have.
If he had one.
If I had one. But anyway.
Listen, man. Listen.
That's funny. That is too funny.
See, that's why I gotta keep doing this. He was fine though, Brandy. He was huge, but he was fine though. What else my sister say? She said he was 5'7" and 600 and what? Damn. Yeah, that was too big. And I don't know. But I still thought he was fine. I still thought Fat Joe was fine. But I like me, y'all already know.
This the thing.
I never liked a bony man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have you a little bit of muscles, or you got to have you some thickness to you. Like, I like a thick nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like a nigga with some meat on his bones. I don't like no skinny ass nigga. So, I at a certain point in my life, as I got older, I gave fat niggas a chance. You know what I'm saying? And it must have been because back then I was kind of crushing on Big Pun and Fat Joe a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie.
You like big, I know about that. Listen, but that's not. But you got beyond.
Okay.
But you got beyond what I was saying. I never talked about her facial features or.
Oh, she fine in the face though, right? What you think? Keep it real. You will fuck her face. He'll fuck her face. He be like,
Listen.
So you won't fuck the rolls or the face or nothing?
No shade. I'm not even that. No shade. Shout out Dank.
She pretty.
You just not my type. I got nothing to do with the weight. Got nothing. It's just not my type. Not my cup of tea. I don't. And I'm not. It's not me. You feel me? But no, I wouldn't. But that's no shade though. Shout out Dank though. It's a lot of niggas that will shit.
And they hit them rolls.
Like, got niggas that'll pay for that, but it ain't. It just ain't.
The OnlyFans slapping right now. Her OnlyFans is slapping right now. Her shit going up.
I believe it.
Way more than the one I used to have.
Because it's niggas that want to hide behind.
They want to hit them rolls.
It's niggas that want to hide behind social media, a place that they want to have a safe place.
So everybody don't know that they want to hit them rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Niggas want to have a safe place. That's basically what it boils down to. And I feel like that's more men than it is women, right? Because men want a place where they can go. Because when they around, let me word this right. When men are in a room where they want the conversation to sound right? So let me not make it sound like it's got to be around somebody. When men are in a room where they want the conversation to sound a certain way, they'll downplay a situation. They'll downplay a situation that fits the room or that fits what they feel like they look like in front of everybody else.
So you saying they'll downplay a situation that doesn't look like what they think they should look like?
No. Right. They'll downplay that.
Because I'm confused. Right. Yes.
In front of...
Right.
To fit the room or in front of people that they don't want.
Whole time they love this bitch. We're going back to middle school. Right.
Bingo.
Like James Avant. Yeah, you. I hope you see this one day. James Avant, my 7th grade crush. Okay. All right. He had the nerve to be in the fucking 6th grade.
Mm.
Or was he in the 5th grade? He was in a younger grade than me. I know that. But he was one of the freshest boys in the school. He was popular. You know what I'm saying? Like an older boy and shit. And when I got there, I had a crush on him. And he used to treat me bold, though. In school. He used to... I felt like he was treating me bold in school. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't treating me how I was treating him. Like, I like you. He was acting like, Just kind of like, But somehow, some way, you got my phone number. You call at my house every day after school. And you want to be nice on the phone after school. But when we get to school, you acting all like, oh, Billy Goat this, Billy Goat the fuck that. But on the phone, you want me to come over your house and you want to hump and shit. No, I'm so glad that I figured it out after so long, even in 7th grade. And I'm like, dog. One day, I asked him when he called my phone. I'm like, why you be acting funny in school, but then when we get out of school, you want to call my phone? And like, he had the nerve to tell me, because you too wild, and I will never forget exactly what he said. Because you too wild at school. Well, then you don't like me. And that's fine. Don't fucking call my phone, you faggot ass bitch. Okay? Because you're a coward. Okay? You're a follower. You know what I'm saying? You want to call me wild.
Fucking shots fired.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't stand up for what the fuck you like for real. Stand 10 toes down. You want to say I'm too wild at school? If I'm too wild at school, I'm too wild after school. Don't call my phone, dog. What the fuck is you talking about?
And you know what? That's the thing. And I feel like what people gotta realize in life, and I feel like men for the most part,
Still, man.
because females, y'all get it fast, y'all get it early, should I say? Men gotta realize, and I'm not saying that this don't happen. It's been multiple occasions where this has happened already, but it's been way much more where it doesn't happen. Men have to realize that what makes you happy is what makes you happy, as far as relationship wise, like who you talk to. Like, if that's who you like, that's who you like. I don't care if your brother be like, man, why you, so what? Your cousin can be like, man, why you, so what? I'm even down to what, listen. Cause check me right here. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna kick this one, and then I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
If your mama tell you, I don't like, I ain't gonna be so what is that if I was everybody else. I'm gonna say, all right, I understand you don't, but I do. Cause all right, shout out to you. Cause all right, well, my mama crazy. Once y'all know her, she crazy. But anyway, but
I hope she like me because I love her. But even if she didn't like me, I still love her.
I'm not gonna. My thing is, I've learned I'm not gonna not have what's for me because of what somebody else think. Because somebody else always gonna think something that you don't. You're gonna have some people that agree, some people in between, some people that don't. It don't matter the lineup of how the people is in this category. You can have 90 people that agree, 5 people that don't, and 3 people that, whatever, and it don't work. You could have 3 people that actually agree with it, 90 people that don't, and it work. So it don't matter exactly how the order of operations of how people think.
Yeah.
It just matters what works for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a man's thing that a man has to come to, because women get it fast. Men don't. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Well, I mean, I think men get it when they want to get it.
And it's not fast.
A lot of times it might not be early.
It's not, because what's happening is a woman, once she feels secure, safe, and just like with that person, with one person, it's easier for her to be like, anybody else is just like, what, who are you? But for a man, it's like, I could still be like, oh yeah, I really like you, but little shorty from last week, God, I'm about to see if I can slide over there. But I still like, I still really like you. I'm gonna come. I still really like you though. But Because it takes a minute.
But when we do that, when women do that, men can't take it. Can't handle it. We hoes. They don't want you no more. Cause you done went. I'm tired of you for a minute. I wanna just
this be my one and
try. I wanna go a little short. I remember how he did it, and I just wanted to double back to that for a minute. I was gonna come back to you.
This be my
I was gonna get right back. What is you talking about? You the one I really want to be with.
This be my combo.
But he did it just a little bit better.
That I can get.
He was just a little bit stiffer for a little bit longer.
But see, the thing is, people really don't want me to get into this combo. This is my one because
who is people?
Nobody. That's the thing. Nobody.
Who is nobody?
Nobody is everybody.
Oh,
that's the thing. So the thing is,
let's do it.
So the thing is, for females to say, oh well, guys can't take this. Now, number one, you can't take it. You feel me? And that's what draws you to even say guys can't take this, because it's a form of punishment that you're saying, hey yo, shit, you can't take this, knowing that you can't take it, but since you have been in a situation that you feel like you may have took it and dealt with it, which that's not the case, because if you took it and dealt with it, that means you took it, scratched it, boom, it's gone. You didn't take it and deal with it. You took it and you're still dealing with it. And now, what you gonna do is you gonna say, "Oh, a man can't take it," because now when it happens to him, it's in the freezer. When it happens to him, and he has something to say about it, with something that you can drag on for years. You can be in a relationship for years dragging on wanting, but remember that time, but as soon as the guy does that, you can't take it. How? I took it and I did exactly what you gave me, but y'all don't like that. So even to piggyback double, right? That's why I wanted to piggyback double. I've been there. I've done that. Even sat it around and said, I can still even wait to when you done. As long as I know you about to say, when you done, you about to at least, you know what I'm saying, well, that still didn't happen.
I'm so confused. When you done with the one, the other one, you gonna still be there?
Absolutely. Motherfucker said no.
Who said that?
That's one of
the female?
Yes. We only keeping it 100 at this moment. That's what happened. So the thing is, you cannot say, like, listen. Everyone has had a moment, right? No one can just sit and take deliberate punishment on purpose. Not even a female.
Punishment, right? Though. What are we saying when we say punishment? Where's the punishment?
Because you saying a man can't take what a woman can.
I'm talking about a specific thing though.
Right. So you're saying you're taking her. You're saying
no. I'm talking about a man can't take a woman going off and just saying, "Oh, shorty from last week, he did just like how you." I'm talking the same stuff you was talking. We're not going off into nothing else now. You can't do that.
What I'm saying is. You're saying that as if a female just goes and just takes that and just lives and says, okay, all right then. That's not what happened.
That is what happens so many times. Females will literally lie to themselves and act like they didn't see the shit. For years.
You didn't see it, but he can come up to you and tell you, hey, I'm shorty from last night.
He not gonna say it though. He's just not gonna answer her call. It's gonna be more of a betrayal.
But what I'm telling you is what you just said specifically is what you said is a dude say shorty from last night or
That's your shit. You came up with that.
But my thing is, you're saying no. That's what you just said before I even said that. That was your thing. Once we can rewind, I can tell you that was your thing. Now, what I'm telling you is what you're saying is, oh, a man can't take what a female can. I'm telling you, yes, a man can, but a female is not willing to take it. It all happens the same. Because a female is not just willing to say, hey, you know what? I'm here to just take the punishment. I'm here to take the pain. Whatever you're going to deal with me, because I think you fine as hell. So I'm going to sit here and take whatever you're going to give me. No, she going to move along. Just like in any other situation.
Just like the nigga was already moving along. And yeah, I might move along and I might still come right back. And this is my safe space. This is where I like to be. This is my favorite flavor. I'm coming back to butter pecan every time. But I'm not about to waste my time chasing butter pecan chasing strawberry. I can go get me some motherfucking chocolate.
But don't sit here and say that somebody can't take what you can because they handled it a different way than you.
They completely cutting somebody off and saying that they don't want to fuck with them no more is not taking it. That's not handling it. That's not.
Because if you cut somebody off, so if you talk to somebody, right, you was into them and they just say, I don't want to talk to you no more, to stop calling me. You stop calling right then and there? No, you about to call and see, so you still got to deal with it, right? So just as well as if you told a nigga, I'm done with you, you ain't got to deal with him calling you no more?
The one that's crazy, bro. And I'm mad. I'm mad because keeping it 100, I can't even. The one nigga, I only had one nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I only had one nigga that I go back to thinking when I think about this and when I talk about this, that called himself, I guess you want to say breaking up when you grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle pay the price. And I guess you would have to say it was the after once I was grown, because remember my first boyfriend in high school broke up with me, but then in 2020. That was the last time a nigga called himself saying he didn't want to fuck with me no more. Because he found out I was fucking with other people. Whole time, we never said that we was exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You obviously was fucking with other people because it would be times when you would just disappear off the face of the motherfucking earth. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. But because you found out or the shit was in your face, because I never hid shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just you never asked, so I didn't tell you. Mm-hmm. And then somebody found out and told you they seen me somewhere or whatever the fuck the case may be. Now you come, you mad. Okay, well, when did we say we went together?
Now we want some juice. You ain't gotta get more detail. Just how you get caught. We want to know, how did you get caught? That's the only part we want to know.
They claim a motherfucker seen me on the internet. Okay. But I think they seen me.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I think they had social media that they was claiming they didn't have.
Trying to already hide shit.
Trying to hide shit and sneak. Shit, and they, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was 2020. Y'all know everything was crazy in 2020. And I was not in the same space that I am now. Let's just put it like that. To where, yeah, I would probably, like, after a couple of days, I text this motherfucker, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't ready to let that shit go. But it was 2022. I couldn't just pop out and show niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was stuck in the house and my car was down. So it was like, and this was like, when the shit hit the fan, I was in deeper than I had wanted to be. And I was lying to myself because I was still able to, anytime I felt like I was being given a cold shoulder or this person wasn't available for me, rather than to feel like, oh, woe is me, or oh, I had to give a fuck, I could just go do something else, and that was fine because we was never exclusive.
Bingo, right.
We had never had no conversation. You know what I'm saying? We was only like 3 months in. So, but sometimes your emotions can go in front of you. You can be deeper emotionally connected and attached to a situation, a motherfucker, than you want to admit. And shit end up happening to where you be like, oh shit, I done fell face first into some feelings. And
that can happen, fellas. Listen, they out here.
And a motherfucker just left me down there.
They slippery as hell. Don't fall.
They didn't pick me up and help me up. Like, bitch, I wasn't down here with you, but at the very least, I can help you up. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I didn't mean to trip you and make you fall into feelings, but here, not go on about your business. They just leave you down there, face first, ass out. No life jacket, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes that happens. I feel like that happened to Cash Doll. I feel like Cash Doll with her baby daddy, she fell into feelings as simultaneously while saying she wasn't gonna fall into feelings. She fell into feelings. I know how that can be. That's exactly what happened to me. And ended up with 2 kids and now an ex instead of a husband. And I just thank God I didn't get pregnant.
Let me tell you why I think y'all, as females, really try to throw that narrative out that, oh, men can't take what y'all can take. Let me tell y'all why I think, in my mind, let me tell y'all why this is a narrative that y'all try to throw out collectively to say, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. Because the problem is, I feel like y'all as females look at men collectively and be like, oh, you been hurt one time. You ain't been through nothing. You ain't been through this. You ain't been through that. But ain't learning from your mistakes, only going through it one time and not having to go through it again, right? Y'all only mad because, listen, and I'm not saying that y'all not learning from y'all mistakes, but y'all only mad because y'all so vulnerable to go back and do it again and still fall for it. Like, y'all also strong for it because it takes a strong soul to build up to not know if I'm about to be beat back down or not. It takes a strong person to do so, and I always commend women for that. And I say women are the strongest creatures because of that, because you can do this multiple times. No matter what comes with it, you can do this multiple times. But I feel like women are mad at men because you feel like men really once they get hurt, they be real serious about how they feel. And that's learning from your mistakes to me. It don't take a lot of times for that to happen. But women, you just so much a nurturer or so much, I can't explain it, like it's not wrong. But the thing is, it's so much in your nature to just do so, to just replenish, to just nurture a person, you know what I'm saying? So you see that hurt adult later, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, like, whatever, but I just still feel like that because a man set a boundary or a standard, or he said to say, I'm not going to do this again, that does not make it so he can't take the same thing. That don't make that don't make sense. That don't mean that. That don't mean that, oh, they can't take what we can take. No, that just means he set a boundary for what it was when you should have, and you just was being nice or being easy, or you know what I'm saying. Like that's just my feeling.
Who was being easy?
I'm nah. See, no, you came on the tail end.
What up, Joe? I'm back. I had to pee.
We was still talking about same thing before we left. Anyway, so I had to get that off me. I feel better now that I got that off.
Excuse
me. You feel me? I had to, because one thing y'all
He
know
has
how
to
to
get that off
do
his
is
chest.
just do us like any kind of way, and that's facts. I think you had a paragraph over there. I missed it. I couldn't see it.
Oh, Brandy, what I know her. She says most men can't, maybe some can be mature, but most aren't. Period. Unfortunately, there's some females who have had some good men and were too immature. That's very true.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hashtag we can be the same, but we different by nature. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Listen,
And that's all she's saying.
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. I'm not against that. I just don't like the narrative. I just spoke on the narrative alone, and that's it. I just don't like that narrative of who can take the worst beating. Like who can? That's like being a kid. You race to do good shit. You ain't race to get no whooping. When it was whoopings being passed out, you didn't race to say, I bet you I could take more licks than you. You didn't do that.
You had some kids that was like that. Like, shit, I'm gonna do that shit because I ain't scared of no whooping.
Listen,
I'll take the dare. Because if I get caught and I have to get a whooping, oh well, I'm not even gonna cry.
My sister would take a whooping and be like, that didn't hurt. But
that part.
I understand that. But who was racing to do so? You still didn't want to get under that.
It sword. Depends on what I get. What I get in exchange for this whooping.
You didn't want to get under that sword. If you can get away with whatever you got without the whooping, of you course, taking it. You didn't want to get under the sword, is what I'm saying. Who wants to sit here and say, I could take more pain than you? Who wants to get under the sword?
Some of these freaky women who be like, oh, I could take the biggest thing, or I could take it from the back shot, booty type stuff.
I've heard it.
So,
but that's not the thing. Is that asking for pain, punishment, or is that asking for pleasure?
Punishment. Some men out here want punishment. They want. It's literally called CBT, cock and ball torture.
But that's the thing.
They want it. They pay for it.
Right. So at that point, is it pleasure or torture?
I mean, I guess both could be true at the same time.
So right,
It's pleasure from torture.
because nobody's offering up anything to just get tortured.
Some guys, it
has to be something that you're getting out of it. It's something in return. It's pleasing me in a way.
I guess. I
No, so my thing is the whole battle for, oh, men can't take what women can't. Nobody's aiming to take pain. Women can't take what women can. Y'all can't take what y'all can. But what happens is you end up in a situation, like I said, you just love a nigga. You just love this nigga. So he just doing so much shit. But as soon as he be like, as soon as you do some shit to him, he be like, no, I can't. He wrong because he stood up for what he said he was on. I can't fuck with you if you do that. What you should have did when he did that shit to you. You should have told him, fuck you. But you thought, hey, you know what? No, I love him. So I'm going to stick around because he would do this for me. So now if he wants to, one time you do it to him.
Oh, because he was sticking around for me. Well, see, I guess that's inexperience. That's inexperience. That's some young shit. Because if you ain't experienced, you done seen somebody else from. Any woman that's done lived a little bit, you know that certain shit, if you got a real nigga, you ain't gonna be able to do. You just ain't gonna be able to do. Because they can't take it. They won't take it then. Whatever the case may be. They pain threshold. They ain't pushing no babies out their ass. They not taking the same level of pain. And that's no shade. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you care enough...
It's physically, no.
Mentally, first. Y'all can take more physical pain than y'all can mental pain.
Not more than y'all. If you think we're taking physical than y'all, you're having kids, you're carrying kids. What's the most?
Yeah, but you got niggas that's walking around shot 9 times and still living. So
that's probably
you got men is brute force. We already discussed this on a couple of episodes ago.
You got women.
Men can take more brute, but that's different. We built for that. It don't even hurt.
From every single one.
You can die from walking across the street. You get hit by a car. I had my daughter. I didn't even feel no pain hardly.
Even in the process, not the delivery too.
I barely.
Even in the process.
I barely had any pain during my pregnancy or my delivery.
Not everybody. I mean, listen.
I'm just telling you, me.
But I'm telling you the process of what can happen. Yeah, you can happen. You can die for walking across the street. How many times I can walk across the street right now tonight before I'm about to die? How many times I can walk across the street?
Y'all not taking the same type of emotional pain as we is, and we're not taking the same type of physical pain as y'all is. It's just science. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's what we just sat up here and said. You just sat up here and said how a woman, just because we choose to and we wanted to, it's because we built for that shit. Y'all not. And as soon as a female give a fuck enough or learn one of the two or simultaneously or one after the other, whatever, then she implements that into her day-to-day. Me personally, the way I choose to combat it, I'm going to keep it all the way above. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm not finna play that game with you. As long as I feel like it, you going to be my favorite flavor and I'm going to stick around here. If you ain't my fucking husband, I don't have to do shit that I don't want to do. Because you ain't going to do shit that you want to do probably when we get married. Even with a female who like females, a nigga can have a female who willing to fuck other females with him and he'll still cheat on her. And fuck a bitch behind her back. Because he's stingy and just don't want to share. Just don't want to share that part of him and that side bitch relationship. He want to just have his cake and eat it too.
You got something. Yeah.
I done seen it happen too many times where niggas got wives that want to fuck me, but they don't want to have a threesome. They want to be sneaky and fuck with me behind their wife's back. Yeah. I done seen it too many times.
You got some of every kind of people. That's very well true. You got some of every kind of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's why I don't. I'm not about to play these games. No.
I said what I said about what I said, and that's just...
They're not about to play with me. These niggas not about to play with me. You hear me?
And as you shouldn't let them.
I play with me.
Okay.
That's it. I play with me. If I choose to play with these niggas, then I play with these niggas. And I have fun. And they have fun with me, and we have fun together. When I find a nigga that keep it real, for real, that really keep it 100, he understands. Just like how he just said.
That's how it goes. That's the only way. That's the realest real. Like,
but niggas be trying to play games with themselves, with the female they fucking with, and nobody wins. Right?
That's true.
Nobody wins. Nobody wins when everybody playing a separate game. But you claiming to be on the same team. How we on the same team playing a separate game? You playing spades, I'm playing swing, but we on the same team. Nobody's winning, bro.
Yeah, no. Even better. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's the trick to it. I learned that too, man. You gotta watch the games that you playing, man. Because if you expecting a good prize off a stupid game, you're gonna be upset.
I feel like, for the most part, most importantly, actions speak louder than words. A person talks to me with their actions. Because you can say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we say stuff to convince ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We be trying to pep talk ourselves. We be trying to motivationally speak ourselves. Or, you know, there is power in the spoken word. Life and death is in the tongue. So, more than a person's words, I feel like it's important, especially if you want to outside looking in, to watch their actions. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I go off a person's actions. I change my trajectory of my actions off another person's actions. And when I say that, I don't mean to say, oh, I'm a wild out of you wild out, or I'm going to treat you how you treat me. No. I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated as it relates to how you treat me. Right? So, it don't take a rocket scientist to see signs. Red flags, green flags, yellow flags. You know what I'm saying? Flag on the play.
In all colors.
So, I just feel like once you see what time somebody on, it's time for you to switch up your play. And if you don't do that, then expect to be on the defense all the time and never on the offense.
Right. I don't even know what was, but well, let me not say because I don't know. Yeah. Let me disagree because I don't know. Right. I was about to just chime in and say something, but I'm just gonna agree. Right. Bingo. Right. Right.
Well, I was right.
Right. Right. Right. Right. Right. Okay, but yeah,
A mess.
make sure you just know what you're getting yourself into, man. When it comes to this relationships, dating people. Stop taking dating to the point where you gotta flatten somebody's tires. You gotta destroy somebody's property because you feel like you was dating somebody or something went wrong. Stop doing that. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I bust the windows out my car. I've never been that bitch. It's not
It
that serious. It's too many
just
niggas
mean
out
there's
here.
something better for you. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's on both ends,
You have
man.
no faith if you doing stuff like that. Like you fear that this is the end all be all, and this person is just like it.
And I'm not attacking ladies. I've seen videos where guys is busting in windows and listen, I'm not attacking ladies, it's guys too, man.
Have
Listen.
you ever bust somebody's windows out? And what up, though? Sherry, what up, though? Y'all toxic? Y'all be busting motherfuckers' windows out or not?
Let's hear the story.
Leave a comment.
Who got who got a quick story that they can leave? Give us y'all quickest story about a have you ever bust the window off, flattened a tire, um, just had any crash out moment over your relationship. We want to know. We're gonna read some of y'all's back on the next show, on the next episode. So make sure when you post it, you know that it could possibly be read back. So.
Well, I never bust nobody else's windows or nothing like that. So, no. I bust my window out. He was trying to take off with my car that I paid $500 for.
Well, I don't know. No.
That don't count.
Bust no windows out. I don't. No, I mean that don't count because it was yours. No, so. Bust no windows out. I don't think I've ever done. Flat no tires. No again. Um, I don't know. Oh, okay. First in a relationship. Yeah, no.
So, what was the most pettiest thing you've done in a relationship? Like, when you knew it was about to be over or over? What was the most pettiest thing you done?
Mm. That's so good that because one thing is I'm King Petty,
Oh.
but on top of yeah right on top of being King Petty I wasn't the kind of person that'll just end a relationship. That was just not me. Like it gotta come to an end, like kind of deal.
So that's what I'm saying. After they ended it, you was petty, you was mad.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, right? Because you gotta think of if I'm gonna let it happen before I'm mad, I'm hurt. Um, petty. Hmm. I'm gonna pick this one because maybe I gotta think a little bit more on the situation, but I'm gonna pick this one because I guess this was I get I don't know. People probably wouldn't even rate this as petty, but I guess this is petty to me. Um, we keeping it 100, and this for my people. All right, so this one time I had bought this ring, right? 10 karat white diamond. I wish I could edit this because I promise you, I still got a picture without even showing it. I had this. It was like a 10 karat white diamond. It was like nice little ring. It was built up cold, whatever. I had planned on giving it away, using it. But when I found out some stuff,
Proposing. Because what the fuck?
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Exactly.
He had planned on
That's
proposing.
exactly what it was for, right? I was about to propose, right? I just thought that was the thing, right? Boom. So I had got this nice little ring, boom, and so the petty part of me is I felt like after I found out what I found out, I brought the ring out and I said, well, I was gonna give you this, but now I'm not, and I end up being by the river one day and just kind of threw the shit in the river, like. But I feel like the petty part was kind of showing it to be like I was gonna give you this, but no, I'm not. I felt like that was my. I, that was my all time because I felt like I felt good after that. Like I don't know if that was petty enough or not. I probably could have stooped down a little bit lower, which I probably should have.
Because I mean, I get it. Right. Big Dave! What up, though? I get it, right? But throwing it away.
Yeah.
Kind of just hurt you. It didn't even hurt her.
I didn't want
Especially you didn't even tell her at first.
I didn't want no ties to it. I didn't want.
You should have took it back and got your money. What?
Well, so the whole deal was I didn't know if I could have took it back to the store at the time. I had paid on it for like probably close to a year because I put a nice little down payment on it. I paid on it for almost close to a year, but when I got it, all the transaction shit happened like right before a pandemic when I found out that I was not giving it away. So it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So now stores is closed, you can't go outside, like it was like fucked up. So the river was.
So you was fucked up, kind of like how I was in 2020.
I was fucked up too. So.
Oh.
I never said I wasn't. I'm not shying away from it. Yeah, no, I was fucked up too. So, the river was a place that I went. So by me being down there a lot, and I was just like, you know what? I was looking at the motherfucker, and I was like, I ain't got no use to this bitch no more, and I was sitting literally. It wasn't even no rail in front of me.
But to throw how many carats you said?
It was a 10 karat white diamond.
Come on now.
I mean.
Are you sure? That's a lot of carats.
No, I'm positive. I'm absolutely.
How much that cost? And you threw it in the river?
Do you know how much I thought about it afterwards? Yeah.
And you was old. In 2020, you I was gonna try to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you was young, you was hot-headed.
Nothing else, but the feeling was what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was too much tied to that. I wanted it to just be gone, washed away. Like now, right now, I look at that right now. I'm still not. What makes me not happy is like shit. You could have got something for it. But what makes me happy is like
She ain't
You
got
gotta
that
see,
bitch.
the good and the bad, and I feel like we just washed that away. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's within the rebuild. You know what I'm saying? It started with a good wash away. We washed away all this. That was the wash away. You know what I'm saying? We washed away what was before, and that's what that was. And I'm satisfied with the idea. Um, can't change it now anyway. That was
Yeah, because you ain't finna
uh
go in there and find it.
yeah. I don't.
What was that, the Detroit River?
I wouldn't even go in there and look for it. Okay. But don't worry. Um, that's just what happened. That was then. This is now. So.
um, what was the pettiest thing I did in a relationship? Um, is that petty though? That's not really petty, so I'm not gonna use that.
That's what I was
Um,
fighting right there. That's what I was trying to
no, that what you did was it was kind of petty.
I mean, yeah, but that's what I was trying to think. I was trying to think the whole time. Like when I was thinking, I'm like, damn, is that petty or not? That's what I was thinking. Like certain shit, I had to pass up because I feel like it wasn't petty.
Um, petty, petty in a relationship. Shit, I only been in a couple of relationships. Okay, I guess this was extreme and petty, but
Okay, yeah, take
I
it.
felt like it was. I had no choice.
Gotta take it.
Um, I was attempting to leave a relationship, and I feel like the person was not taking me seriously. You know, they thought I was going to continue to double back. And I wanted to prove to them and myself, I think, that no, I'm not doubling back. I'm over you. You not coming with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you to where I took the remote to the TV that I bought because they wanted to make such a big deal about the TV. And like I was like making so much of a big deal about TV. So yeah, I'm gonna show you. And honestly, when I took the remote at first it was on mistake. But once I realized I had it, I purposefully didn't take it back. And I slept in my car. Around the corner from my house rather than to go home and get into bed with this motherfucker. I ain't had nowhere to go. I ain't had because I had been in a relationship with this person for 2 years. I didn't even have no other niggas. You know what I'm saying? I had cut all my niggas off. I had been in a monogamous, fake ass marriage, damn near. You know what I'm saying with this person, and they could tell that when I decided that I was done with that faux marriage, that's when they tried to give me a ring. To try to string me along. Um, and at first, my stupid ass took the ring, but like 2 months later, I realized, this no, and I gave the ring back, and that's when I started sleeping in my car.
Mm. You gave it back.
Hell yeah, hell yeah! I threw it
Mm.
at them, as a matter of fact. and and stopped coming home And when I ain't had nowhere to go, I slept in my car. But mind you, this motherfucker had been coming home later and later and later. To the point where one night, or one morning, motherfucker called me at 7 in the morning. Bitch, it's tomorrow. Garfield,
It's
move.
tomorrow morning, to be exact.
Bitch, it's tomorrow. Late morning, right. So, yeah. That was that. But I took myself and I left and I slept in my car for a few days until I had enough something happened. Because it almost seemed like it could have been to where during that same time is when I got the call for the house that I got now while I was sleeping in my car. It was either while I was sleeping in my car, right before or right after. It might have been right before because I think, yeah, I had my house that I got now, but it was so far away that some days I would just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go around the corner and park on my friend's driveway. You know what I'm saying? And sleep in her driveway rather than drive all the way to the west side. I was living on the east side at the time. I was waiting to move to the west side. And I had told this person, you can't come with me to my new house on the west side. We had been planning to get a house together, but when certain things happen, let me know. No, I'm not moving in with you.
Yeah.
No. No. This not working here. It's definitely not gonna work.
Oh, y'all all right.
Yeah. You coming home later and later. Done punched a hole in the wall.
Oh, yeah, no.
That could have been my head.
Yeah.
And then I got to stab you.
Quick.
Right? Bitch, because punch me, I stab you. It's like equal, right?
She said that same difference.
It's the same difference. It's the same difference because you know I can't punch you as hard as you can punch me. Let's just be real. I don't care how weak a nigga you is.
No, facts.
So, like, oh, I'm so glad I thought about that. There was a viral video going around at Eastland. A grown ass man beat the shit out of a little girl. He was like, yes. Yes, it's on Mark DeAndre page. And you had mixed opinions. Some people was like, well, if you a kid and you disrespect a grown person like a grown person, you get beat up. You know what I'm saying? But if you a woman and you hit a man like a man, you get hit like a man. Because apparently the video that Mark showed was only a fraction of the video, and the little girl hit the man first. The general consensus was he could have restrained her. He didn't have to Mike Tyson her like that.
She was 11?
She was a little kid. I'm not going to say she was 11. She might have been 13, 14. She was a minor at Skateland skate rink. And so I feel like this.
Northland.
Skateland. The east side. So I feel like this. The leaders take the blame, right? The leaders take the blame. I don't really care who in the wrong. The leader gonna take the blame initially. You can pass it along, explain, whatever, but as the leader, the first person that anybody gonna look at is you.
Mm-hmm.
As the man in a situation, your role is supposed to be the leader. Whether you live up to that, whether you fit that bill, whether you qualify, or not. As the man in any situation, especially a situation between a female and a male, a female and a male, the male is supposed to be the leader. So many times, especially in modern times, women have had to take the lead. But especially when we're talking about like primitive biblical time, men have had to even leave their mother. Once a man becomes a man, you even have to leave your mother. Jesus, Mary, not Mary Magdalene too, but Mary, Jesus' mother, was a follower of Jesus. She respected her son as a leader. So the role of a man is to be a leader. So I wouldn't give a fuck what that little girl did, what the mama did if she was grown. As a man, you supposed to lead, even if that means walking away.
Yeah, facts.
Even if that means totally blocking off access to you. This person, this woman, this young child, this person, whoever it is, that you know you supposed to lead over. If they can't respect that, if they disrespecting that, they being violent, they being extra, whatever, you as the man supposed to exit stage left and go into prayer for this person. If they, because it say pray for your enemies in the Bible. So if you a believer, even if they your enemy, you supposed to walk off and go into prayer for them. So, if you can't do that, it's understandable because it's hard to do. But acknowledge that you just can't do what you're supposed to do. So, that's that. I feel like we've had a really great show tonight. We touched on a whole lot of topics, hot topics.
Lots of them.
Tonight is unofficially sponsored by Middle Eats.
It's episode 4, by the way.
Episode 4 is unofficially sponsored by Middle Eats.
Hey, fact check. They said episode 4 is a make or break. So if you make it past 4, you know what I'm saying? 4 is
Hold on, we got a comment.
Some people don't make it past 4 is what they said.
And all the fire sticks.
And we all for it. And we appreciate y'all.
As a leader, I'm about to.
Y'all are motivated.
As a leader, I'm about to lead to an ass whooping, no matter race, gender, or age. If you hit me, because you got to learn today, and I totally understand that.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
Absolutely.
And this is why, as women, we need to make sure we teach, as people, period, we need to make sure we teach our girls not to hit men just as much as we teach our men not to hit girls.
I agree with that.
Because I'm saying I'm a firm believer. I agree with that.
I agree with
if you don't want a man to hit you, don't hit a man. Period, the point, and a blank.
I agree with that.
Because, you'd be lucky if he don't hit you.
Especially if he never put his hands on you before. Yeah.
But he could go get his sister-in-law's baby mama, cousin Tracy, or whatever. He can go get a female to put hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, at the end of the day, if you don't want to be touched, don't touch.
That's facts. Yep. That's how I go.
At the end of the day, if you don't want to be touched, don't touch.
Yeah, don't get no other way.
Yep.
Other than that. That's very simple.
It's backwards. I don't know what's going on. Look at me.
So I'm gonna get it some way. One way or another.
So yeah, I feel like it's been a good show. We've been on for 2 hours. Y'all know we could keep going, but I feel like when we was going 3 hours, we might have been giving y'all a little bit too much.
Yeah, that might have been a tad too much for y'all. Hey, but it's greatly appreciated.
It's greatly appreciated.
That y'all are here, man. Y'all the motivation for us to keep going. We 4 shows in because of y'all.
Period.
And we coming in next week with some more heat. Listen,
bangers!
We ain't letting up, man. We appreciate y'all.
Okay, wait. Before we leave, I just want to do a quick. You know how they do on the Drink Champs? They do like quick time of slime.
I like that.
So I want to do. I want to do something similar. It's kind of like a would you rather situation. So, ChatGPT, that's my bitch. I got these questions from ChatGPT.
Hey, if you ain't got ChatGPT on your phone, download it right now.
No, you don't.
Download it.
It ain't good. Don't even fuck with ChatGPT.
Download it.
No, but listen. Because we don't want everybody to be out.
They ain't gonna.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But for real. All right. So this for you. And y'all can leave y'all comments in the below. Comments in the space below when you watch on the replay or if you watching live. Replay or live, leave the comments below.
Yeah.
Would you rather? Would you rather an amazing one-nighter or a mediocre relationship that lasts a year?
Give me the one-nighter. Amazing.
Hello, because I don't want nothing mediocre. Because fuck around and have, an amazing one-nighter once a year.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that.
I don't even need that mediocre shit.
I'd rather have an amazing one-nighter once a year than a mediocre 1 year relationship.
I don't need that.
Absolutely. And we can sip to that.
I don't need that.
Okay. Yeah. Would you rather have to make the first move or never be able to make a move at all?
And you know what? That's a fucking hell of a question for a person like me because I'm really shy. So it's like, would you rather make the first risk take making the first move or no move at all? Well, I'll put it like this: if she like that, yeah.
What do like that mean?
I mean, if she like that, she gotta be a cold piece.
If she a cold piece, then what?
Want to get her.
So if she a cold piece, you would rather have to make the first move?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the first move. I'm going to get her. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I might make a fool of myself. But
you might be like, drop that zero and get a hero.
Bang! Hey, listen. Take these notes right here. Hey, listen. If you a guy, right, you see a lady, you wanna get with her, you see her, she in your presence, right? She might be on the phone or something, right? You trying to get her attention. Walk up to her and tell her, "Hey, baby, drop that zero and get with a hero." Listen,
What year was that?
you are
Wait,
going.
no. What year was it that worked? Please let me know.
Like '02, but somewhere in there, 2000, maybe 2000,
2002.
maybe 2003. But this is the thing, it's going to work. You gotta tell her. You gotta tell her, "Hey, baby, why don't you drop that zero and give it a hero?"
Okay, so next question. Would you rather have your partner read your mind during sex or you be able to read theirs?
Um, I would rather for my partner to read mine.
Okay. Okay. D McGee, 10 one-nighters throughout the year. I'm never even speaking on another man if we rockin'. We both know what it do and read theirs. And you said read theirs or they'll read yours.
They'll read my what?
Read your mind during sex. Would you rather they read your mind or you read their mind?
No, they read mine.
They read yours.
They read mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I would rather them read mine. Yeah, I would rather them read mine. Because me reading theirs might fuck me up. You know?
Yeah, that's possible. I felt like it because you read my mind, mean you know what I want. So you know what I want is gonna have me on some. I'm with whatever to find whatever it is that you want. Cause now you know what I'm saying. You got me there.
That makes
You
sense.
know what I want. So now you doing what I want. I'm ready to do whatever. You know what I'm saying. So oh, you read my mind. Cause I don't want to be guessing. You know what I'm saying.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, if that person reading your mind,
I mean, yeah,
then they know what to do to please you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hopefully, what you do already gonna please them. But if not, they can read your mind and figure it out.
Yeah, that's called, yeah. Still read your mind.
So yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay. Would you rather only be able to kiss for foreplay versus only be able to cuddle, no kissing?
So if you kissing, it's no cuddling.
If you cuddling, it's no kissing. Yeah.
Let's see. The thing is, I like so much of both. Mm, I'm I'm gonna take the kiss part.
So you would rather be able to kiss with no cuddling?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's me because I mean,
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah,
Because what is cuddling?
I feel like spooning, like big spoon, little spoon. That's what I feel like. That's what I think.
So that means I could be full on top of you, kissing, like straddle.
If you don't pick cuddling, I guess.
If I pick kissing, you could be kissing any kind of way.
Any kind of way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick kissing. I would pick kissing because I guess if you ain't cuddling, you ain't cuddling.
Yeah. And I feel like cuddling is
we could be very strategic in when you talk kissing, whereas cuddling, if you eliminate cuddling, that encompasses so much though, to where you could do so much cuddling without kissing, whereas the only way you could really kiss without cuddling is straight up grandma. Like any other kissing gonna encompass some type of cuddling, so you kind of cheating, killing two birds, feeding two birds with one seed.
That's absolutely, yeah.
So yeah,
I feel like that, and that's why. And then I feel and I feel like kissing is a little bit more intimate than cuddling.
Oh, definitely. So. Most definitely. Yeah. Okay. 5. Oh, this was the funny one. Would you rather accidentally text your boss some freaky shit or your mom? I think we both got the same answer.
I ain't accidentally text my mama no freaky shit, period. So I'm gonna pick my boss.
Oh no, I'd rather accidentally text my boss than my mama. I mean, my mama than my boss.
Oh, see.
I would rather text my mama than my boss. My mama is like my bestie. Like my mama gon' get it and understand and
my mama,
be more.
Yeah, my mama, that's my girl.
Cool than my boss.
I would never want her to see what I'm texting that freaky shit. But my boss, on the other hand, I feel like this is just only my boss of this job. I may like this job, right? This is only my boss of this job. Once you see this, you can never spread this to nowhere because if I see this shit, I can sue you. So I know it's not gonna go nowhere. You may talk about it to somebody, but you can't spread this shit nowhere.
She could fire you and say it was sexual harassment though. Where your mama just gonna be like, boy, and you can be like, my bad, mom, that was supposed to be for somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. I could lose my job. That's okay. But I'd rather my mama not see me saying, what's up, baby, where you at? Come here and let me taste that motherfucker upside down on the ceiling fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to. I'd rather her not know.
Man, what? Gone. Trust me, she already know. Move.
Right, but what she know is only her imagination. So.
And your mama younger. Your mama not in denial. Your mama already know what the fuck time it is.
Yeah, she know what the going on. It's no good, baby. I'm mad.
Okay.
I blew my speaker to my camcorder, but we'll get another one for you.
So, anyways, let's talk about the next couple of trips we taking. This month, The end of this month. The damn cat. The end of this month, we going to NOLA, baby. What time is it?
Listen, in New Orleans, you should listen. Subscribe to my YouTube. In the world is about to go crazy. I got a bunch of eating spots we're going to show you.
We're going to New Orleans this month, and we're going to celebrate my sister's wedding anniversary, even though she ain't going. But it was her idea. She wanted to go to New Orleans for her wedding anniversary.
We're going.
And I was like, because we already had wanted to. That was one of our places on the list. Excuse me, that we was gonna go to this year. So when she said, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. But they had technical difficulties, so she and her husband will not be joining us, but we'll be there in New Orleans at the end of this month. So stay tuned for the vlog on Travel Bays on YouTube, as well as Life of T Double, as well as checking in.
Gotta check out Life of T
on
Double.
YouTube.
Detroit Eats coming up, man. I got Detroit Eats series going on. I got a bunch of spots. Your favorite.
We went to eat today at Middle Eats. Bye bye.
It'll be on there. It'll be on there for y'all. I'm going to eat at your favorite spot.
Kiss
and mine.
the chef. Chef's kiss.
I wouldn't say all that, man. You gotta come and check it out to know what it's about from my perspective, anyway. I'm going to eat at your favorite spot and mine.
Blew my mind.
If you just happen to have your favorite spot,
He ain't like it as good as I thought he did.
That you want me to check out, I'm gonna give you an honest review. You want your favorite spot to get an honest review from your boy T Double, man, just drop that down there. You already know, man. You gotta be a subscriber or just tune in to my page and you'll get the real. But anyway, other than that, we ain't talking about that right now. Right now, it's time to talk.
Middle East was good.
She said.
Middle East was good. I thought it was good.
That's because she biased. That's the place that was down the street from her job. Yeah, she loved that. That's why.
That's not why. Like, I liked them before that, though. They just moved into down the street from my job.
If somewhere was down the street, I love Shake Shack. I only ate there twice. That's because they down the street from my job. I love them. I love them. I mean, love them.
Like I said, I was in love with these people way before they got down the street from my job. I used to love them when they was on 14 Mile and Van Dyke. And I was mad because they were so far I couldn't go. When they moved down the street from my job, I just was blown away and excited. And actually, to be truthful, I feel like the quality... Why ain't I gonna say the quality? It's just, yeah, the seasoning. Like, because how you talk about the meat... It's a little less, it hit a little less at the one down the street from my job than it do at the one on 14 and Van Dyke. The one at 14 and Van Dyke hit harder. But it's the same concept. Middle Eats. What's up, y'all? Michael, Kalima, what up, though? Thanks for jumping in on the live on Facebook.
Appreciate it.
Follow the Talk It Out page, which is really Time to Talk It Out podcast on Riverside and other platforms. But go rewind it. Check us out. We done talked about a couple of little things. We've been out here for 2 hours. But Middle East was good. Middle East was good. Right. First of all, hold on. Let me fuck y'all up. They got blue Kool-Aid.
Let me really fuck y'all up. That's probably the best thing on that menu. But we are not going to get into that. You have to subscribe to the
That's
YouTube.
Not true.
Check out the YouTube.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But
y'all
subscribe to Life of T Double and Jen checking in as we're both gonna do reviews.
And then y'all can tell us after y'all review whose side that y'all think y'all on. Who you think, you know what I'm saying? Let us know who you think was
Who's right? Jen checking in or Chocolate Drop here?
T-Double. You feel me? You gotta go Team T-Double. TTD, Team T-Double. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm Team T Double too.
As you should be.
But anyway, we're in NOLA, March 22nd through the 25th. So look forward to us talking about that trip, talking about the food there, the culture, the atmosphere, everything. We're going to New Orleans the end of this month.
If y'all think we should record live a podcast from New Orleans, drop a W down there. Drop a W in the chat. You hear me? What the young niggas say? Drop a W in the chat. If y'all think.
Hold on.
If y'all think we should record live from New Orleans, though, for real, though. Because we trying to decide.
I think we should, but
I love the idea.
Well, I'm definitely gonna be vlogging from New Orleans.
Yeah, me too. I got
and
my camera speaker went out. I'm mad about it.
That's alright, cause we finna get some Meta glasses.
Absolute. Hey, if you got Meta glasses, tell me what they like. Tell us what they like. Drop in the comments what your glasses.
See, Chris
like.
K. Ray got some on Enjoy Murder City page too. He just posted his footage this morning. And I was like, damn. That's all we should have got ours. But no, I ain't gonna say that because that's the review right there.
Oh, well,
Him and his bae. I love her. She my bae too.
Well, I ain't never wrote that.
Her name Tierra. She cool as fuck. And she sexy. And she just cool as fuck. And she a good mama. And she just a good girl. I mean, she found her in the frog hair split 3 ways, but that's neither here nor there. I think we touched on everything we want to touch on tonight because the baby gotta go to work. It's almost 3 o'clock. Oh no. We've been on here almost 3 hours. What time is it?
I don't know what time.
Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good timing.
Yeah,
We'll do this. We might mess around and come on here tomorrow night too. Cause I got some other stuff, some other categories and segments and other things that
let me see.
I want to touch on.
No, it was a page I wanted. One time I just wanted to make sure you wasn't even here when I wrote that, so. I think I already did it though, that was it right there, bro. I could see it.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Oh yeah, I said that. You know what? But anyway.
I was trying to mess with these lights, but it's not doing that. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week for sure. Next Monday. We will definitely see you next Monday. Same time, 10 o'clock. Thank you so much for popping on.
Would you guys
might pop on tomorrow.
Would you guys like to be in New Orleans?
Yes, if you would like to be in New Orleans, comment below.
Let us know what to do.
And we'll go live in New Orleans. We're going on a cruise in June. If you guys would like to cruise with us, let us know because we can actually get you on a cruise. If you have any travel plans, don't forget your girl is a travel planner. I am a literal travel agent. I have all the knowledge, wherewithal, patience. You can get on my website and you can book your trip through my website, just how you can do Priceline, Expedia, anything like that. Get on there, book your travel. If you guys want to go to Africa, Mexico, Europe, Amsterdam, which is in Europe, Australia, China, Belize, anywhere you want to go, I can help you do that. From passport to plane, I got your pathways to travel. I'm the queen of the trick, the quick trip, and anything you want to do.
Quick trip.
I'm the queen of the quick trip. The 3-day getaway is my thing.
3-day getaway.
3-day getaway, the quick trip. Holla at your girl.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know,
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday. Whichever one is your off days, baby. You ain't got to take no days off, especially if you one of them with 3 days off. The hairstylist, the barber, you know what I'm saying, the entrepreneur. Holla at your girl. And we thank you again for joining us. You guys have been shooting with us in the gym. Okay, you guys are like 2 weeks, 3 weeks away from the giveaway, where we will be giving away gift cards. We will be auctioning off certain products or whatever, and we want to book our first on-air guest.
It will be live. There's more to come. There's plenty of things to come. You people just stay tuned, man. We love you guys, man. You guys are the one that make this happen.
Thank y'all so much for watching. You guys are the bee's knees.
Absolutely, right. Without you guys, you know what I'm saying, there will be no us here right now, so.
Especially not to y'all.
We appreciate
because if you ain't, okay.
For the support, and
we just want to say, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another, okay? Amen. Stay prayed up so you don't have to get ready. Be ready. Understand that you can do all things. Okay. Even you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I'm sorry if you guys don't believe. I'm praying for you. But if you do believe, have faith that you was right all along. He is real. He has risen. And you are victorious. Okay? Thank you so much once again for watching this video, this live. Make sure you like, comment, share, because I know you care. And we'll see you guys in 6.5 days.
Coming back with more topics. Are you ready for the next one? Make sure y'all stay tuned.
I know y'all want to kiss him, so I'll do it for you. I love me.